What the hell is going on? Now, as you all probably already know, our beloved Rockstar Games has released GTA 5 and GTA Online again for the 700th time on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. And needless to say, Rockstar have done it again. They've once again failed to surpass my incredibly low expectations. In fact, they've managed to destroy their reputation further than even I first anticipated they could. No. Rockstar Games are an incredibly amazing and talented studio, right? I mean, they have some of the best devs and have made some of the best games of all time. Hell, not only that, they're a studio who have earned millions upon millions of dollars from GTA Online. There is no reason why GTA Online expanded and enhanced the 7th release, mind you, of the game that's made them one of the richest game studios in the world. Well, you'd like to think that, but Rockstar didn't get the memo, I don't think. Despite being a massive AAA studio with money they can throw at anything to make the best possible product, they put less effort into this botched remaster than I put into making these videos. And that's not a lot, let me tell you. Now, okay. Let's just take a look at what this expanded and enhanced edition for GTA Online actually gives us. Firstly, it gives us 60 FPS. Thank God. Now, I don't play on console, I'm on PC, but when I have played on console, the 30 FPS was absolutely awful, if you could even call it 30 FPS. Oftentimes in busy lobbies, it would drop to even lower, to around 25, 20, or even like 15 FPS at times. That was unplayable. Thankfully now though, it's safe to say GTA Online on console is a nice, smooth experience at a solid 60 FPS. This is a genuinely good change and is nothing but a massive improvement. So besides that, what else do we have? Well, fuck all really, isn't it? Well, there is a few things, but let's go over those, shall we? Firstly, we have improved graphics with 4K, ray tracing and improved textures and smoke effects. Wow! Let's just tackle these improved graphics, shall we? Let me just do a quick experiment real quick. Let's look at these two photos. Can you tell which one is running on the PS4 and which one is running on the PS5? Can you take a guess? Which one looks worse? Which one looks better? Hell if I know, because these look the exact same. Remember everyone, Rockstar have added ray tracing, which, just to use as an example, makes Minecraft, a game that looks like this, turn into a game that looks like this. How is there no noticeable change in GTA? The 4K is definitely nice, but I don't know what they did or how they added this ray tracing. I swear to God almighty above, literally just adding an Instagram filter over the screen would have made a bigger impact than whatever ray tracing they've added. The mirrors on the cars still don't work, by the way. Now, even though the improved graphics weren't that improved, surely there are other features making this game worth getting. Well, there's 5 new cars, all of them as useful as a car you can just steal off the street from an NPC or already buy. Kind of a useless addition overall, and let's be honest, nobody's buying this addition just for these 5 cars. Nobody will even be using these cars in a week's time, and if you say you will, you're lying, and you are very silly. Oh, but what about the new user interface? That can make a huge difference, surely, right? Well, by a new user interface, they just meant a new menu when you first load into the game. I mean, it's nice that it's there, but it's not exactly fun, interesting, or even worth thinking about once you're, actually playing the game. And that's basically it. Yeah, this was well worth getting hyped over, wasn't it? Oh, by the way, if you don't spend extra money on the single player, since of course you can buy the single player and the online separately now, if you did just want to buy the online mode, you can't access the Rockstar editor without buying the single player. So if you do YouTube videos, use it to take screenshots, or just overall enjoy the Rockstar editor, tough, because you're gonna have to spend more money. They didn't mention that in the marketing, did they? For the combined package, on Xbox it's $20, and on PlayStation it's $10. Whilst on Xbox you can buy the online mode for just $10, and on PlayStation it's free for 3 months, but after that you'll have to spend $10. What they've done here is lying by omission. because they never told us that this feature would be missing. So for the people who have bought the $10 online mode, they might just go to the Rockstar editor expecting it to be there, but now, of course, they can't access it because Rockstar didn't tell them that it would be missing. Do you see the issue? But speaking about lying by omission, let's just talk about the mess that is the character transfer. Now let me explain what this is exactly. So, if you have a character on last gen, PS4 or Xbox One, you can transfer the data onto PS5 or Xbox Series X. Makes sense, right? Of course you wouldn't want your character that you've maybe spent years and years playing to be deleted. Well, sadly for you, if you transferred your character onto PC 7 years ago, you're blocked from transferring your character to the next gen consoles. Oh my god, what the hell? What an awful company. And let me remind you once again, they didn't tell you this before you bought it. What a nice waste of money. But then again, you could perhaps speak with Rockstar support to sort this issue out. But then again, it would be easier to actually build the time machine and slap your old self in the face for daring to not consider the consequences of transferring your character to PC 7 years ago. When of course you would have expected something like GTA 6 to have already, came out by now. But let me just remind you, did Rockstar say this before they allowed you to purchase the remaster, with the expectations you could transfer your character? Of course not. Did they let you buy it anyway? Yes. Let this sink in. The last thing Rockstar made that could be actually considered to be good is Red Dead Redemption 2. That was 4 years ago, and ever since then they've been releasing poor product after poor product. The thing is though, when Rockstar have shown time and time again that they absolutely do not care about the fans whatsoever, that they do not have the spark to provide the best games anymore. If this is a company that's lost its desire to make the best products, you really have to think, perhaps even fear, what the hell is gonna happen with GTA 6. Also, to those that feel the need to defend Rockstar here, don't. It's kind of embarrassing. I've said this before, but the only way these companies will improve is if we make our voices heard. That's it. If you want the best Rockstar products, something we can all agree on that we want, we need to make sure Rockstar are held accountable when they slip up. It's as simple as that. You defending them when they do something wrong does nothing but harm the company and the fans overall. Rockstar clearly aren't the same company that made GTA 3 all those years ago. They aren't the same company that made San Andreas or GTA 4. They're not even the same company that made GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2. The director, the orchestrator behind everything we know and love from Rockstar, Dan Houser, has left the company. If the mastermind behind every Rockstar game has disappeared, it really does make you fear for what's going to come next. Let's just hope by the time GTA 6 releases, Rockstar have got their act together